This is a series where I, a video editor, react to different creators' editing styles, so I can learn and apply them to my own videos. And I can also learn what not to do. Today we're reacting to Guy Bordo. I've watched one of his Minecraft videos before, his Scientology one, and I saw his editing was really good, so I want to give him a proper review. Let's get right into it.
You beat Minecraft without breaking the laws of physics. Yes, this is actually going to be the easiest challenge I've ever done. Wait a second, I think I forgot about something. I don't know what it is. The law of gravity. This is a
Okay, just from that first few seconds, they were insane. This right here is a parallax effect, definitely in 3D. Oh, and you can see that chalk is also 3D there. And that board is just a PNG, and that's just a simple write-on effect and a size-up effect. You can see that the Minecraft logo is closer to the camera, which gives it that depth effect. That's just a simple slide down transition. In DaVinci, you can just make the words separately and then use like a blend, change the spline graph so it happens immediately. And then on that merge node, you can just blend everything out. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of silence there. And this is just for comedic effect, not this with a little shake. And it works really well. This is kind of cool. They have the background already set. It's not in 3D, it's just a ellipse node and a softened ellipse, which gives it that atmospheric type look. He just blended in the background where the space PNG was already there. Okay, it's not a PNG, he made it through particles, which is a bit more complex. And now the brightness is coming up with the earth being animated left to right.
Mathematical principle discovered by Sir Isaac Newton in the year 1666, and it will be the first rule of many that we're going to have to follow in our run of Minecraft. By leaving this tree floating, we already lost, and we're going to have to try and beat the entire game without breaking the law of gravity. And the crazy part is, this is probably the easiest rule of the challenge. Okay.
Okay, let's break down. This guy has so much editing in his videos, but he just blended that in with a little slide down transition. They're not difficult, but they're very tedious, which is probably why he takes a month to upload each video. This highlight effect, even though it serves a little purpose, it still catches your attention. And now this is the second one. You have the wooden PNG here. This is just a slide. It doesn't look that 3D to me, but it's just a simple polygon, a little bit rounded edges. It's blending in the tree. Another one, and that, even though we see it for a brief second, it adds to the edit and all the way to the Ender Dragon there. That's not complicated. You can do it in 3D, but the detail he puts into the PNG's path animation is just beyond what you would expect, because you don't even see it for a second. It's just there for aesthetic. This one is a little bit more difficult, but if you did this in DaVinci, you can magic mask that out. Or if you did it in After Effects, you can kind of camera track it and then do that effect. It's just a simple change in brightness and that light sweep effect. Yep. That's the same board from the beginning, and he just slid that down with just a write-on text. That's some like Minecraft font. This law of physics edit just serves a purpose to make the viewer stay, because they don't know the other rules. I mean, if you want someone to stay till the end, you need something to kind of guide their mind, give them a reason to stay to the end besides the concept in itself. And this does a good job at that. That's just a simple mosaic blur with a little shake. I like this black screen just font here with just the music, because it's actually really satisfying to hear. So let's continue.
Okay, new world, new day, new chance. Can't leave trees floating. I wonder if we can get on top of any trees. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Getting wood like this
So right now, that was just a simple blend transition. He does have a little song in there. It's very upbeat and snazzy, which really just helps you ease into the mood a bit better.
shouldn't break the law of gravity. Did you catch that? We just broke another law. Wait, rewind the tape. All I did was hop on top of this tree and break the leaf. How is that breaking physics? Let me introduce you to a little thing that I like to call the law of conservation of mass. This is a universal truth that matter cannot be created or destroyed. Intuitively, this makes sense, right? In the real world, you can't create something from nothing, and you also can't fully destroy.
Okay, I have to break some of this down. This whole section is edited. If you're not an editor, you won't know the pains of editing this much. this much motion graphics. I did it in some of my earlier videos that's not on the channel, but it is tedious to edit for so long without any gameplay, just like solely motion graphics. So right here, this Wii menu, I don't know if he recreated this himself or it was just an overlay. Hopefully it was just an overlay, because that would be very time consuming to just copy this whole setup here. And now he's doing that rehook, like a lot of YouTube channels do this, the rehook. You always need to rehook the viewer, remind them of what your video is about, because sometimes we just forget, right? We're not paying that much attention to the video. This is an overlay, so that kind of helps him here with the editing. When he slides the background down, it's probably like an educational segment. This here, like again, like these backgrounds here, if you know Zane Hoyer, he did something similar to this. It's like a parallax effect, but again, there's so much detail which adds to atmosphere. Like they're nice little touches, even though most people won't really notice it. It just happens really quickly, and you have that subtle like defocus effect in the 3D environment, which that's really cool. Now here, it's not that intensive. It's just sizing things up and doing the text there. That there was a shadow effect. It is cool. If you know Peach, he does that shadow effect. It's very hard on your PC. Another slide down transition. Even though it's not like as smooth, it's not as bad as the Mr. Beast one where he just zooms into like a white background, but this actually has some continuity to it. So right now it's just text, and that was just an angle thing. That was like some shadow clone jutsu thing to make the rabbit appear. And that was green screened 100%. He didn't make that himself. It's a simple party trick where the fire covers the rabbit, so he just blends that out and blends this in the ashes. It's a minute 21, and this guy his editing's beyond most people with themes.
Let's watch our little clip back. Did you catch it? When we broke the leaf, nothing dropped. We destroyed it, thus breaking the law of conservation. Okay, that sounds pretty easy, I hear you guys saying in the comments. And to that I say, if we kill or break something and it doesn't drop anything at any point in the run, then that counts as destroying matter, and we automatically...
The other editing parts, self-explanatory, but this one, I just want to briefly touch on. The nice sound effect, the nice nostalgia for the GTA vibe. He's doing everything right.
lose. And yes, this includes blaze rods. Even if we kill a single blaze without it dropping anything, then the run is over. Obviously, this is a major roadblock in our run of the game, but what if I told you there are even more rules that have to do with the law of conservation? But
another time to rehook the viewers.
But I'll save explaining those until a little bit later. Alright.
Again, that's just really cool. That rhythmic music helps break up that pacing and just like helps us reset our mind.
So we're allowed to kill cows because they do drop something. It complies with the law of conservation of mass. So goodbye, cow. Wait, I just realized something. If I accidentally break one of these like grass... Oh my, I almost just broke that. I would actually destroy the grass, so game over. Ooh, it's a village. Let's go.
Like, he's adding these subtle edits every few seconds, which that takes a lot of dedication, man. A lot of dedication to do. And he also had a montage effect where it's just the sound effects and the music. Again, breaking up the pacing. And for a 17-minute video, the viewers definitely need a break in pacing, so you're not just solely hearing the creator's voice.
Prince. Yes, I did just reset because I broke one grass. Ugh. Hello? What? What? Guys, this cat just broke the laws of physics. Okay, I'm making a new rule. If anything other than me break...
The detail is insane. This is a very complete video. Sound effects, visual effects, music change to emphasize the different moments. So if it's a silly moment, a happy moment, a sad moment, all around this video is really good.
The laws of physics, it doesn't count. Okay, I'm actually being so careful how I'm mining this. Oh, look, it's a bucket. Okay, look at this. This desert is much better for us because we can't actually break it.
I'm sorry for pausing it so many times, but in the background there, after he completed his task, he put the Among Us sound effects, which unlike Bolton's video, that's intentional sound effects right there. That's crazy stuff right there.
Anything on accident, except for these, I guess, and this. Okay, so let's craft this into logs. Hold on. Remember how earlier I said that there would be some other rules that had to do with the law of conservation? Well, because we can't create or destroy matter in any shape or form, there are gonna be a lot of illegal crafting recipes. recipes. Think about it. Take, for example, a furnace. This thing is 1 block big, right? Look at the crafting recipe. Yep, I count 8 cobblestone, and I'm not a physics.
Alright, that furnace effect right here, like, I gotta respect it. I respect this editing. The flashing blocks, you have to take a picture of all the blocks and place the blocks and then, like, match cut them. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then for this furnace effect here, you had to manually zoom in all these cobblestone blocks, like, size them in and out, which if you have them preset already, it's not that difficult. And also that number effect. That number effect, you have to do it separately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then manually animate them. You won't understand how much time this takes. If this was me, I probably would do it, but I wouldn't be happy about it. Let's just continue now.
A physics expert, but the fact that this turns into this should not be allowed according to the law of conservation. So the next rule in this challenge is that we will have to obey the principle of not creating or destroying matter every time we craft. Oh, and this doesn't just apply to furnaces. Look, there's a lot of crafting recipes in this game, like over 400 of them. So I literally went through them all and
again, man, like the match cut, I can't even fathom how much time that took. That's not something you can preset. You have to manually match cut all of them. Man, that's incredible.
Craft it back into a crafting table, which is like a 1 block thing. So like basically we just transformed 1 block into 1 block. Okay, now that we have a little bit of stuff, it's time to actually start like working towards beating the game. And right now we can't do a whole lot of stuff. Like we can't craft the majority of crafting recipes. We can't break trees even. So we're just gonna have to loot this entire village. And yes, that is allowed. People loot stuff all the time in real life. And then from there, I'll explain what the plan is.
You see right there, it was very subtle. It wasn't any visual effects. But before he changed the music, he made like a subtle joke. And then to emphasize that joke, he put like a silly sound effect. After he done that, he can change the song, which keeps things fresh.
Alright, that's that village looted. If you're wondering how I got 33 emeralds, I just traded all.
You see what he did there? He broke the pacing with just the sound effects and music, which this guy's attention to detail is insane. I would dare say it's masterclass, not gonna lie.
My wheat that I dug up to villagers. Okay, now that I stole some stuff, I think I need to actually explain my plan for beating the game. Like I said earlier, blazes only drop rods 50% of the time when they die, unless your dream. Since we can't
see right there, during that funny moment, pause the silence after he told the joke, silly sound effect that cues the audience that you can laugh now.
Is to use magic. Yeah, I'm gonna go for looting 3 sword. And before you type your little comments, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of the enchants in the game are completely fine according to the laws of physics. Take sharpness. You're really telling me it's not possible to put a sword on an anvil and pound it and make it sharper in real life? It is possible. And looting's basically doing the same thing. It's just making the weapon more efficient. So I know enchanting.
Like, I just gotta respect this guy's grind. I'm not gonna go through all these visual effects because most of them are very similar. Like the right on effect, the size up effects. He reuses that a lot, but I can't blame him.
Isaac Newton and state that 1. An object in motion will stay in motion. 2. The acceleration of an object depends on the mass and amount of force on the object. And 3. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Every single type of clutch in Minecraft, hay bale, water bucket, boat clutch, these all negate Newton's 3rd law because when you fall from high up, you need an equal and opposite reaction from hitting the ground, which is usually fall damage. Clutches remove that reaction and thus break the laws of motion. So there you go. Our next rule in the challenge is no performing any clutches of any kind in order to comply with Newton's laws of motion. Yeah, you guys really thought I was about to do that. Okay, that's the iron golem killed. Oh my gosh. I actually just almost broke the law of gravity without even thinking about it. I was genuinely like so close to doing that. Whew.
He did the same thing as what Fulton's editor did at the beginning, where he's shown that loss on purpose so the audience can get a better understanding of how the challenge works.
Okay, no lectern at that village. On to the next one. Look, it's a ruined portal. Free gold. I think that looks like it would stand by itself. I know it won't to the PhD level geniuses in the YouTube comments section though. Okay, all I can do now is literally just run around and steal from a bunch of different villages and temples to get geared up and hopefully find a lectern. Hopefully. Okay, please be looting 3.
You You see, this whole montage is just very satisfying because he's been talking and explaining for a long time. It's a nice break from pacing, and like the sound effects along with the music, along with the in-game sound effects, it just adds to like that satisfaction.
Please looting. Okay, I've literally searched like 15 villages or something, still no librarian villager. I've gotten so unlucky. I think there's some like barking spiders or something spawning. Here we go, another village. Yippee. Cartographer! Wait a sec.
You played the Kevin Conroy music? It's a guy who has all the music, all the silly music. He played that for like 2 seconds, and then just went on to the next music when he went into the explanation part.
Why am I getting so excited about finding a cartographer villager? I need a librarian to get looting 3, right? Well, let me explain. Right now, we're trying to enchant a sword with looting 3, but to do that, you need 2 things, a looting 3 book and an anvil. We can get a book without breaking physics with a villager, and you would think that the anvil would be easy to get, but look at the crafting recipe. Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot craft anvils because of the law of conservation, so we're gonna have to find one out in the wild, and the only place they spawn is in the forge room of a woodland mansion. So in order to have access to the anvil, we have to find a woodland mansion, and there's really only 2 ways of doing this. A cartographer village.
What I'm realizing is a good thing about these types of videos is that he can make up any obstacle he wants, and that will be the next objective until you reach that final objective of like beating the Ender Dragon, like a story almost. You have a nice rising action, a climax, and conclusion. But there's multiple of those throughout the video, so you get a good sense of payoff.
Villager sells you a map to one, and B, just get super lucky and randomly find it, which is not gonna happen. Let's go. That's actually so huge. Okay, now all I need to do is just trade with this dude until he gives me the Woodland Mansion map. Ooh, I'm gonna grab some of this iron armor. Okay, I'm kind of out of emeralds. I need to go to like another village to find a lectern and just get more stuff so that I can trade with the cartographer. What? No way. No way. I don't even need to trade with that dude anymore. I just found it. Okay, now all I need is a stupid lectern. Like, I have not been able to find one yet. This is like village number 17 or something. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I found a lectern. How long y'all think it's gonna take for me to get...
The music matches what's like going on. I can't glaze this guy enough. Sound effects, music, visual effects, they're all intentional to help convey to the viewers what is going on and to help enforce that mood. This guy's amazing.
Get looting. Oh my. Yes! Looting 3, baby. Let's go. Okay, now all we have to do is just run 2,000 blocks back to the Woodland Mansion.
And you see why he does the subtle size with the black background? Let me show you real quick. Right around here. He does this because you get visual fatigue from seeing the Minecraft gameplay for too long. So he breaks it up with this little size thing and also emphasizes what he's saying right here. So since he didn't have that many motion graphics to break up the visual fatigue, he did this. I don't know if this guy has been an editor before, but he's doing like a great job.
Run 2,000 blocks back to the Woodland Mansion, and hopefully there's an anvil in there. I don't even think it's guaranteed. Okay, here we are. Something to keep in mind here is that I can't craft a shield because of the law of conservation. It breaks physics, so I'm kind of defenseless going into this fight. Okay, maybe I should just see what's in this way. Oh my god.
Every type of fatigue you can think of. Visual, auditory fatigue, he breaks that up. He just plays a sound effect, and then you're like, wow, whoa, and then resets so you can listen to this guy's voice again.
Gosh, why is this so scary? Wait. Oh shoot. I think that's the room I need, guys.
That silence gives a moment of suspense. So beyond just the like great visual effects, he's like a master at storytelling.
Oh! Oh! Why did I actually just like jump there? That was crazy. Oh! Dude, look, I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Looting 3 sword, baby. And look, we have everything we need for a nether portal right here. Luckily, I picked that obsidian up from all those ruined portals earlier. Let's go ahead and make our portal. Okay, the trick is going to be not breaking the law of gravity. So make sure we build some supports. Okay, perfect. Then we can go boom, 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 boom.
Boom, bam, bop.
What do you say, guys? Does this count? It's being supported, right, by this wood. I built it up so that it can be supported. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, guys, we're going into this nether with no shield. If a blaze drops nothing, which can still happen with the looting 3 sword, we automatically lose, and this is not going to be easy. Okay, before we go into the nether, it's time for me to reveal the final rule of the challenge, the theory of general relativity. This is a theory that was proposed by Albert Einstein, and it states that
Like, he has such a, like, massive catalog of music. Hopeful music, sad music, intense music. He just has a wide range of music.
gravity is not a force, but a curvature of space-time caused by mass governing cosmic motion. The only reason that I'm...
And that reveal, around 12 minutes at the end, now it's just too far gone. You're almost finished the video, so like it doesn't matter. You just have to finish the video right now. It's just 12 minutes, 5 minutes left. You just have to finish it now.
Bringing this up is because the theory allows for a concept that we absolutely need in order to beat Minecraft, and that is wormholes. A wormhole is a tunnel that can connect 2 distant places. These are theoretically possible in real life, as proven by Einstein with the theory of general relativity. Something that you can use to travel instantly to a different place? That sounds a lot like the Nether and the End portal. So yes, thanks to Albert Einstein, we're able to travel between Minecraft dimensions without breaking the laws of physics. Oh, and keep in mind that for the Nether, there's no bridging because of the law of gravity. So if we get a terrible spawn, we might just have to tunnel in the Nether ceiling for hours before we can even find a fortress. So good luck to me. Please let there be...
Okay, I have to break down those editing. Okay, I have to break down on that editing there. This here, I'm pretty sure is a 3D model. Is the background moving? Let me check that. The background is moving. It might be a video, a stock video. It's definitely in 3D though. This tunnel effect is really cool. You know why he did this tunnel effect? Because in a wormhole, this is exactly what you'll be experiencing. It's insane. His visual effects are intentional. He doesn't do that Vox thing where you can do scan lines, but it looks very scrappy, which is how I'd expect a website to look. And right there, I'm not even mad at the flash transition, like in the Imagaji video. He did it once in this entire video, and most of his transitions were really unique. So I'm not even mad about that.
Breaking the laws of physics. Oh, and keep in mind that for the Nether Fortress... No... Oh my, that's actually so lucky. Okay, first blaze. Remember, if he doesn't drop anything, it's just like run over. Let's go. Ooh, he dropped 2. Okay, that's really good. Okay, while I'm fighting, I gotta be really careful to not place any blocks that are gonna break gravity, so that'll be another challenge. Ooh, hello there.
And I'm just noticing, when he doesn't add that many effects, that's like a key moment in the video. So now that there's not too much visual effects, since you're used to him putting a lot of visual effects, but when there's not, now you just want to see the gameplay. You're focused on the gameplay. So it's a key moment in the story.
I'm going to try and go back and trade with piglins to get some ender pearls. That would be the easiest way to get pearls, I think, without breaking physics. Okay, there's some down here. It's going to be hard not to break gravity, though. Okay, if I just dig down... yeah, this is going to be fine. Please give me pearls. Please. And no pearls. Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna go back to that desert village with the lectern and trade with villagers to get pearls. Okay, all I need is a...
You would think that montage adds nothing, but it broke the auditory pacing from just hearing his voice for so long.
Emeralds, and the best that I found is the cartographer, which will trade emeralds for glass panes, which are actually super easy to get without breaking physics because A, sand never breaks the law of gravity, and B, glass panes are actually craftable according to the law of conservation. Ooh, okay, here's the cartography table. That's goated. Let's go. We needed these furnaces. Yes. Okay, now we're cooking. Look, the nice thing about sand is that I don't even have to worry about gravity. It takes care of it for me.
I understand it now. When he explains stuff, he pulls down. It's like he's pulling down on the LED thing where you used to have in school. So that's what it's supposed to represent. Whoa, this guy's insane.
This is not going to be an easy fight. I'm not allowed to break the law of gravity in any way, but here we go. Dang, I'm so good, bro. I'm lining these shots up better than Einstein. Bro, I'm so good at this game. Okay, as long as the dragon doesn't fling me up into the air and I have to MLG, we're gonna win this fight. We are going to win. Come here. Oh, that was close. I almost died. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, let's go. I really just beat Minecraft without breaking the laws of physics.
You see how quick that end battle was? Because honestly, watching someone fight and doing the same repetitive thing isn't that interesting. That was a good decision by him.
Or did I? Let me rewind a few minutes to when I entered the end. As you can see, we spawned on a platform with no connection to the main end island, which meant that the only way for me to reach the dragon and beat the game was to either break gravity by bridging or break the law of relativity by throwing a pearl. So this run is actually invalid, and it's impossible to beat the game without breaking physics on this specific seed. But it really doesn't matter because the ender dragon doesn't drop anything and it breaks the law of conservation, so this video is pointless.
That was an insane ending by him. Like, the whole thing, he probably knew he was going to get flamed by all the physics people. So he just said, okay, this video is pointless. So that now that any criticism about physics just doesn't matter because the whole run doesn't matter anymore. Honestly, I can't glaze this guy enough. He's a better editor than me. Visual effects, storytelling, sound effects, music. This guy has all his bases covered, man. Is it him editing his videos? Yeah, this guy has all his bases covered. It's insane, his attention to detail, man. From all the YouTubers I've watched, Mr. Beast, Fulton, Imangaji, this guy with 338k subscribers is by far the best video editor. And some of them have whole teams behind them. Every edit is intentional. Every sound effect intentional. Even music change intentional. From what I've seen so far, from what I've reacted to so far, this guy's triple S plus tier editor. If you liked the video, consider hitting like and subscribe and comment below who I should react to next. See you later.